Hi everyone, I'm GREYMOND. Today I'm answering questions that you left for the Q&A. Just to remind people that this is Q&A for members only. I feel bad because people are asking questions who are not members. And to become a member, all you have to do is click the join button and sign up for the $5 a month package. It's literally $5 a month. I do Q&A because a lot of the times before, what was happening is that I would get, I don't know, 300, 400 questions. I'm just kind of roughly estimating it, right? And I would not obviously be able to answer it all. People would be waiting for it. So now we have it kind of, it's only $5. It's not a big deal, but it's like if you do want it, you don't have to actually wait. You'll be able to sign up and actually get your questions answered. I believe in this Q&A, I have answered every single question I was given. So today I'm answering the rest of the questions. And there's actually not that many. So, just it cuts down how many questions there is. So for people who really want an answer, $5, it's nothing, right? But it kind of gives them the opportunity to get the question actually answered. And I also will have a bunch of my books available for members through YouTube, so you can listen to them free of charge, basically, well, with the $5 payment. So I hope you enjoy that. I will have that coming up next week. So let's go into the first question. First question is, hi, Ali. Your videos are good, and I'm so grateful for them. Well, thank you very much. I have sexual OCD and homosexual OCD, afraid that I might be gay, and religious OCD. I'm just wondering how to do ERP for them, especially for sexual OCD. So, and the person saying that the thoughts feel very real. So, with sexual OCD, the thought, with sexual OCD, with homosexual OCD, with religious OCD, with any type of PUREO type of OCD, the thought itself is the exposure. You have to refuse reaction, meaning you have to look at it as this is just an OCD thought. Feels real, sure. Every OCD thought feels real. Just choose to disregard the thought. This is just like, how I always say, it's kind of like your next door neighbor saying something. You don't need to pay attention to what the next door neighbor is saying. It has nothing to do with you. You're basically just overhearing it. But at the same time, as a symptom of OCD, it feels very real. You can feel, it can come as an urge, right? You can even have physical sensations attached to it. It's all very normal. Just look at it as another type of OCD theme. The content, just because it's sexual OCD or homosexual OCD, it doesn't matter, Don't take it to be more unique or more problematic or anything because it's this theme. It's just another OCD theme. And this type of OCD is extremely common. I have so many clients who have this OCD. And over the years, I had many clients with this type of OCD and many types of these types of OCD themes. So just look at it as, okay, yeah, I hear my neighbor. Now he's talking about sexual OCD. Oh, now he switched topics to homosexual OCD. Now he switched to religious OCD. Let's see what he talks about next, right? And just disregard. It's kind of like taking that chance, taking that leap and saying, you know what? I'm just going to say that if it looks like OCD, if it sounds like OCD, if Ali says it's OCD, I'm just going to take a chance and view it as OCD and not dig in. Don't research this online. Don't Google. Don't try to figure it out. Just leave it. Accept the thoughts as being there for now as a symptom of your OCD. Kind of like, okay, yeah, I have these thoughts. I accept them. Yep, they are disturbing. They feel very real. I accept that they feel very real. When you accept it as just your current situation, not that this is how you really feel. Don't accept that. But just accept it as right now it is what it is. And don't test for it, right? Like, don't kind of pick it apart. Well, how did I feel today compared to yesterday? Don't go down that road either. It's going to take, OCD recovery is about 6 months. So of focused recovery, not just like, well, I've been suffering for 6 months, I'm not better. Not like that. Like when you're actually like every day, I am 100% focused on disregarding, I'm recording the time, I'm tracking the compulsions. 6 months of that. Well, at least a few months of that, and then it gets easier. So take your time with this. Let the brain fix and figure, not figure itself, but fix itself, right? Right now it's just throwing everything at you. It might switch to another theme as well, right? So like I kind of equated like in the way of like let the brain figure itself out. That it's like if say like you have a baby and you give the baby a little bobble toy to play with, and the baby's entertained and the baby's not crying. So let the brain be entertained with this thought. Let it figure it out. Let it bring you a new thought. Let it do whatever it is that it wants to do over there. And you're just going to be over here disregarding and living your life. But in that part of the brain, is that part of the brain going to give you OCD thoughts? Yes, it will. For the time being, and that's okay. And just you're accepting that. You're accepting that for the time being, I'm going to get bombarded with these thoughts. They're going to feel very real. They're going to feel very uncomfortable. So what? I'm going to choose to live with it like that. Next question is, with ROCD, if the intrusive thoughts are "I don't love you" that come with anxiety, then what is the best ERP to do this? I sarcastically agree with it and push through. I use the same technique for harm OCD. Is this correct ERP? Yes, of course. Of course I don't love you. Never ever loved you. Okay, now I'm just gonna go about my day. And if, say, going about your day means spending time with your partner, then you're like, oh, I'm gonna go hang out with this person I don't love. Gonna go whatever, so it's kind of like just treating it that way, again, just overhearing it. And you're right, and use the same technique for harm OCD or any other type of OCD. Next question, does false memory OCD ever come in the form of having a false memory about someone else? Yeah, it can. False memory OCD can come in any form. It can be about yourself, it can be about someone else, it can be right away, it can be years later, it can be seconds later, it can be anything. It can come as an image, as an urge, as a feeling, as a premonition, so just disregard it. It's all the same thing. Still false memory OCD. That's it for the questions. I do have two or three more questions that I haven't answered in the audio. I will answer them in text, just because I think it might be a little bit triggering for the audience. And I will see you tomorrow in the next video. Thank you so much for everybody who asked a question. If I, by some chance, have missed your question, post it under this video and I will try to reply in text as well. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. If you would like to do one-on-one recovery program with me, all the information is on youhaveocd.com. I'll see you tomorrow.